ugly. There were many adjectives that could describe Seraphina, and to be honest, very few of them would be considered good. If we were to make a list to define her personality, we would have to include words like vain, stubborn, vengeful, and sarcastic. But among everything she was, never, and I mean this seriously, could she ever be considered ugly. All the horrible aspects of her personality were offset by her stunning beauty. And almost no one cared to receive an insult from her, because having her attention for a few seconds was well worth it. That's why when the man who was talking to her let that word slip from his lips to refer to her beautiful self, Seraphina felt like there was an implosion in her stomach. A black hole that devoured all her light and then spit it out in an expanding wave that it was better to be very, very far away from. "What did you say?" Her voice trembled between disbelief and rage. She was 25 years old, and it was the first time anyone had called her ugly. She always assumed that everyone would pay homage to her as soon as they set their eyes on her. Her interlocutor evaluated her without feeling the slightest bit intimidated. "What?" he replied in a deep, calm tone of voice that momentarily disoriented her. What did you say?" There were times when Seraphina would bring out those many negative attributes she possessed and materialize them. An example was the present one because unconsciously she lifted the makeup bag she was carrying in her right hand and brandished it as if it were a knife she intended to throw at a target. The young man smirked sarcastically, almost as if challenging her to throw the bag at him, and Seraphina, accepting the challenge, didn't think about where she was standing, what she was doing there, or what she shouldn't be doing. She simply threw the makeup bag into the air and inwardly prayed to hit that jerk in the face. Then, as the projectile was about to hit its target, she remembered the series of events that had led her to that situation and thought that maybe she agreed with that impertinent man. At that moment, Seraphina looked quite ugly.